Glove. We'll just be, okay, we get the Rabble Rousing. Okay, we'll get the Rabble Rousing. Fingers crossed, baby. And just like that, Jetmir with the Rabble Rousing is going to put Jetmir out. And look how quickly we swung this game. Ladies and gentlemen, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Mana. And today, we've got a juicer for you. Before we dig into the deck, make sure to leave a like. The button looks just like this, and it does help out the channel tremendously. I greatly appreciate it. Let's go ahead and dig right in. Of course, we got the Jetmir tokens. So this is my take on Jetmir. We've already seen the Rabble Rousing and the Jetmir, and I'm not messing around. Some people like to run this as like 2, 3s, Rabble Rousing 2. No. We're running a full playset of Rabble Rousing and Jetmir. Rabble Rousing on the way, Hideaway 5. So you're going to get a free card off the top 5 cards of your deck. If you can get into 10 total creatures, you obviously get to double the amount as soon as you attack with 1/1 creature tokens. So really cool. But Jetmir is what really actually wins you the game. Jetmir, if you have 3 creatures, Vigilance as long as you have 3, Trample as long as you have 6, and then double strike, and then you get +1/+0 for every interval of 3. So really nice. I mean, Jetmir is just, obviously you're just going to go wide and you're just going to bash your opponent's face in. It's pretty great. It's pretty gosh darn great. Now here's a new card I haven't really been running a whole lot. I mean, King Darien. I'm not really good at Roman numerals, but I assume that's a big number there. Other creatures you control get +1/+1, which is phenomenal for a token deck. And then you do that for 5. If you do, I mean, if it's necessary, you can put a +1/+1 counter and create a 1/1 token. And then, but this is the big one that I love. Sacrifice it, and creature tokens you control gain hexproof and indestructible. That is really nice versus like Depopulate. It's not very good versus Sunfall, but hey, nothing's really good against Sunfall. So it is what it is. Giving it everything indestructible can be really helpful. And of course, we do have Anim, Pakal, the Thousandth Moon. Whenever you attack with one or more non-gnome creatures, you're going to put a +1/+1 counter on it, and then you're going to be able to go as wide as your heart content. I mean, every single turn you get another little gnome creature. So going wide with Anim, Pakal, very easy. Now let's get into the earlier part of our game here. So I pretty much want all of our 2-drops here to give us 2 creatures, if that makes any sense. So if we have, you know, the Lunarch Veteran, and we do have this because of life gain, which is really nice. The Frontliner, which you can come back from the grave, which is kind of nice, and I'll get to that in a second. But why I want all these 2-drops other than the Get Lost, actually I've been tinkering with like this. It was actually 2 King Darien, 3 Get Lost, but I think ultimately this is a little bit better. But let's go ahead and get rid of the, not rid of, no, don't get rid of them. Let's get into the Teachings of the Kirin. This one is the only one that doesn't give you 2 tokens immediately. You can go for Join the Dance and the Resolute Reinforcements, which gives you 2, which is better than 1, because obviously you need to get some sort of presence on the battlefield. But this one eventually gives you into the Kirin Touch Orochi. But this is really nice, because when you mill 3 cards, cool. When you're milling, you've got the Lunarch Veteran, so Disturb, the Frontliner, Unearth, and then Join the Dance for Flashback. So if you notice, they all have different text. Flashback, Disturb, and Unearth. They basically do the same thing. You can bring them back from the graveyard. That is why I've run the Teachings, because the Teachings also just kills 2 birds with 1 stone. We're going to get a mill token, a creature token, a +1/+1 counter is cool, and then we also get the creature. So it's also a 2-for-1. Just comes into a fruition a little bit later, and you can go for the Join the Dance later. I am running 2 Mirrex tokens. The land base is a little bit weird. You can't have really too many room for basic lands here. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. I can't really explain it. This is airtight. It's airtight out here, but no, it's not airtight. I guess it is airtight if you mean it in the cool way. Jetmir, Nexus of Revels with the Rabble Rousing. Big fan of alliteration on the channel here. But that pretty much concludes this. It's pretty basic. Tokens, Jetmir, Rabble Rousing. Let's get into it. Consider joining the channel. That'd help me out as a content creator, and you'd help you supporting me. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not done so already. And without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Alrighty here, so we're on the draw for some pretty, we gotta Get Lost. We got a Teachings of the Kirin, a little bit risky. Teachings of the Kirin can get a little dicey because it's not like a guaranteed 2 creatures immediately like our other 2-drops are, but it's okay. We'll be okay. Hopefully. I don't know, I'm just kind of guessing here. So we are facing either Esper or Domain. I guess we'll kind of see here in a second. So that is going to be Selesnya, so I'm assuming this is going to be Domain. There's the Up the Beanstalk. Okay, so it's definitely going to be Domain. Alright, so not a big deal here. We can kind of set up for the Teachings of the Kirin. Let's just do this. I don't have any red sources, so I'm going to save the Mirrex so that we can drop Anim, Pakal. And there we go. Looks good to me. Or at least good enough. The Teachings is, like I said, it really is synergetic with our deck. We do have plenty of Flashback or Disturb. No Unearth. I think we just Flashback and Unearth. But Up the Beanstalk is actually pretty okay. It gives us a kind of a chance to breathe. Now, we do have all these Rabble Rousings, but the Anim, Pakal pretty good, but now we don't have any red sources, which is a little nerve-wracking, but as long as we have Rabble Rousing, we don't really need it. So unless they have Sunfall, we're looking good here. Okay, Depopulate sucks a lot of ass, not gonna lie, but okay, we are gonna Jetmir. Okay, still no red sources, so we can't go for Jetmir. Yeah, definitely that's gonna be a problem. Let's just attack and just kind of make a Mirrex token. That way we at least increase our token count for Jetmir and Rabble Rousing. But yeah, not really good. Not really expecting to depopulate. More so like Sunfall, but depopulate always throws me for a loop a little bit. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and make a Mirrex token here. At least we're doing something. We didn't come out totally empty-handed. Would much rather that be a land, and it actually does not even have to be a red source at this point. It can just be any land, but I'm going to go ahead and create another Spirit token. Yeah, sure, let's go ahead and get rid of Pakal. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. We're going to have to just do what we can. If they wipe the board again, that's fine. At least now we got the Resolute Reinforcements, so we can kind of flash in some more creatures. But obviously, we're going to have to be a little bit more snappy, because this is a little scary. So, 3 Rabble Rousings and a Jetmir. I mean, it's pretty... Oh, Sunfall. Good lord. And the Up the Beanstalk lets them draw. Oof. Okay, pretty rough here. But now we can at least go for Resolute Reinforcements at instant speed. Very, very nice. And fingers crossed for a land. Because at this point, the Get Lost, I don't think I can really use it effectively. We get a Brushland. Okay, it's not a red source, but we can't go in for Jetmir. But we can go in for Rabble Rousing. And what do we want to get here? I think we're just going to take the Sundown Pass. How often do you use Rabble Rousing? Just begging for a red source. But I think we're going to have to just so we can go in for the Jetmir here. So, Leyline Binding, really brutal that they get 2 draws off of each thing that they have. So the Leyline Binding, they cast it for 1. How blessed is that? For 1? You get the exiled non-land permanent, draw 2 with Up the Beanstalk. I mean, just absolutely wild stuff here. But we still are alive, you know, if they don't have any more... I'm nervous because they have Sunfall and Depopulate. That makes things a lot rougher. Sunset Revelry is okay, I guess. I mean, there is an off chance that we can kind of just blow them out of the water. We do have, after all, more Rabble Rousings. So, can't go in for Jetmir. Let's go for Rabble Rousing. We also can get lost their Leyline Binding and then get another Rabble Rousing back. So there we go. We at least have a Jetmir. So Jetmir or another Rabble Rousing. I think we're going to take the Jetmir. It's not King Darien. King Darien does buff up the board, but Jetmir does better anyway, so that's fine. Let's go and attack and just make some more tokens. And we're hanging in there. Like I said, they do have to swipe the board again. Incubator token's fine. We still have to attack. We're going to get our investment back here, except for 1. All right, that's fine. And because they are blocking, that actually bodes a little bit well for us. Like I said, Sunfall is really all I'm worried about here. Herd Migration. Okay, so Herd Migration, that means they most likely don't have a Sunfall unless they drew it with their 2 freaking Beanstalk draws. But as of right now, that could indicate to me that they don't. So a Leyline Binding and another 2 Beanstalk draws. Oh, God, nasty. All right, so they're probably going to get my Rabble Rousing. That's going to get rid of my Jetmir play, which kind of sucks. All right, not the end of the world here. Hold on. If we need preferably a red source of some sort. We don't have one. It's been it's been a lot here. Join the dance. Brutal. I mean, yeah, let's just go for Rabble Rousing, I guess. Yet again, we actually do have enough for the hideaway here, but unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to go for Sundown Pass again. Very brutal. I'm gonna swing into the herd, and we finally get a red source. Unbelievable. I mean, I think I do follow the traditional thing, like for like red sources. I have like I think 13 red sources, which is a little bit low, but this is still pretty unlucky. So we're gonna go bye-bye, but at least we got that red source. That is the most expensive, craziest red source I've ever had to dig through, but we got it. We got the Sundown Pass. Okay, Besiege Who Endures, that's okay. We actually get a, actually we don't get anything here. I'm actually not running basics because of the 3 colors. Absolutely brutal here. Zendikar is actually not that bad. I don't really mind the invasion of Zendikar. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next turn, we can actually, oh, this actually is not that bad. This actually is looking pretty good. Ooh, am I crazy? If we go for Get Lost on this Leyline Binding, and then we drop the Jetmir, we can just drop Jetmir. We don't even have to search the one for the Jetmir, so I guess we let this go. They're at 15 life. Most likely don't have another Leyline Binding, just because we've already seen like 2 or 3 or whatever. This is looking okay. We got a Mirrex token, so more red, possibly. I think we're gonna try this. Jetmir? Ooh, there's no, they did not hold priority. And now let's go for Get Lost and kill this. So we get our own Rabble Rousing back. Is there somehow, are we gonna survive this? Hideaway 5, and I was really hoping for a King Darien to kind of boost our board even further. They give us a nice, let's do this. This is good. Now we'll do this. Clear the board even further with a Get Lost. I don't think it really matters. I guess it might as well be the, I guess we have to be snappy. I kind of wanted to get another Rabble Rousing out, but at this point, I think we're just going to go for the 4-4 to get away from the most toughness, because we do have Double Strike and Trample here now. I haven't even done the math yet. Let me kind of do the math here. 3 3s, 3 3s. This is Vigilance, Double Strike, Trample. Is that... We're good. I think we have this. We have it! No way. How did we come out with this? We got depopulated early. We got Sunfalled. We're staring at a herd migration, literally a herd, and we get the Jetmir. So the little kitty cat and the friends do not care about your big scary bulls. Wow, this is crazy. Yeah, we got it. We got it. We've got Double Strike and Trample. We're trampling through. They don't have any sort of response. This is absolutely nuts. Boom, boom, boom. Jetmir. That is only the first strike. The second Double Strike is going to take it. Clank them up. Good game, Jetmir, for the win. Alrighty here, so we're gonna have to mulligan this away. Pretty crappy hand. I guess we'll go ahead and keep this, ditch a land. We got the Frontliner, a Teachings, and a Get Lost. I think we'll be okay here, so. I think I just, wait, a Brushland. I think I could have just kept the other Thicket and just, because the Brushland's a pain land, but, oops, a little bit of an oopsie there. Let's go and drop our Frontliner, and we'll just see if we got something going on. Join the Dance, a big fan of the Join the Dance and the Teachings of the Kirin type of a, ooh, not a big fan of that. Thalia? Ooh, okay, at least get another Frontliner so we can actually play this, so that's fine, but... Yeah, like I said, Thalia actually really, really effective. Now we actually don't have... Yeah, this is actually really bad, wow. Can't go for Join the Dance or the Teachings of the Kirin here, but, it's okay. Recruitment Officer, let's see if we... At least next turn, I want to see if we want to go for the Get Lost or do we want to go for the Teachings. We're going to have to take this, unfortunately. Thalia, still... Ooh. No attack? Yeah, I was going to say, you probably should attack. I mean, like, well, hey, you're about as clueless as me. I don't know what's going on here. So I guess they decide on no attacks, which is fine. Now I'm just trying to think, do I want to go for... I'm not attacking, so do I want to go for the Teachings of the Kirin? I guess we'll go for the Teachings here. I think there's a little bit more upside with the +1/+1 counter. At this point, I don't have a Rabble Rousing, I don't have a Jetmir, so let's go ahead and mill some cards here. Yeah, some Anim Pakal is what it is. No attacks, obviously. I guess it kind of makes sense that they wouldn't swing with Thalia, because we can swing with the Frontliner. That actually does make sense. Coppercoat Vanguard, now they're definitely going to be swinging in. With the added power, I think with Thalia they should at least swing in, but with the Coppercoat Vanguard, but wow, now, okay, that one actually didn't make any sense, because I think they should swing in there. At least with Thalia, but I'm okay with that. Let's just take all the time we need. Let's set up the board that we need, because I think we have a better, like, end game. This just seems to be, like, mono-white, aggro, no, maybe not. Yeah, it's aggro. So I think we have a little bit better of a late game here. Kind of sucks that they do this. I mean, I have to Get Lost, but I'm gonna have to waste it on a Skrelv, which sucks. Man, Skrelv is so crazy, man. What an amazing card. I actually made a short a while back for the top 5 1-drops that are, and I put Skrelv for white, not for every color, but I did for white, and I did Skrelv at #1. And some people were like, I don't agree with that. I'm like, I don't know, you could say the Swift Spear, but again, this was just for white. This wasn't every color. This was for white. And people were like, no. I'm like, who's better, the Recruitment Officer? No way, Skrelv is so much better. But either way, okay, well, now we got to Join the Dance and the Resolute Reinforcements. Don't really have anything else we can do, so I think we'll just kind of build up the board and just pray to get either a Jetmir or a Rabble Rousing. That's really the only thing that's going to save us right now, so... Yeah, this, yeah, no, we can't really do anything. We're just gonna have to sit back and just kind of pray. Alright, so 20 to 15, another Skrelv, good lord. We don't have any more spot removal for the Get Lost, so the Skrelv's actually not that relevant right now, so that's nice. And a Brutal Cathar, it's not that big a deal. Actually, Brutal Cathar is really not that big of a deal. We've got a wide board, not a tall board, so one little thing, I don't really care that much. So we got the Resolute Reinforcements. Do you have to pain lane it in with the Brushland, which kind of sucks. Yeah, down to 11 we go. Obviously pretty brutal. If we do draw into another land, we can go for the Join the Dance, but we're going to have to flash in this Resolute Reinforcements here. You know, it is kind of close. If we draw into a land, then we can go for Join the Dance. So no matter what, it's not going to go nighttime. So we're fine here. We can flash in this Resolute Reinforcements. I was going to say maybe we should keep it, but no, I think we can do this. Forage. Yep. So let's go for the Join the Dance. Yep, this is fine. Do taking more pain. So that mulliganing away that Thicket at the beginning has probably cost us like at least, I don't even know, like at least 2 life, but maybe even more. So yeah, definitely pretty rough there. Just kind of have to be a little bit more careful next time. So those recruitment officers, I mean, obviously their board is astoundingly better than ours. But again, we're just holding still. I mean, if we get Jetmir, or I think it's just gonna come down to Jetmir. Woo, Scrub! Alright, so we're down to 9, and we do have the Frontliner is colorless, and so is the token here, so I think we're gonna have to chump block. Or maybe should we give at least one more? I think maybe, because just in case we do get a Rabble Rousing or a Jetmir and we do swing in, maybe we can take one more hit. Yeah, I think, because maybe we should just do this. I don't know exactly what their deck is capable of. We'll just be, okay, we get the Rabble Rousing. Okay, we'll get the Rabble Rousing. Fingers crossed, baby. And just like that, Jetmir with the Rabble Rousing. Let's go ahead and swing in. I thought we had absolutely no hope, but that just proves how deadly the Rabble Rousing is. Let's go. Frontliner goes off. You don't really care. The top deck Rabble Rousing is going to put Jetmir out. And look how quickly we swung this game. 4-1, double strike, trample, vigilance for our other creatures. We didn't get vigilance because Jetmir obviously came in late, but that's okay. Look at this, 20 life, and we got 8/4/1 tokens on the back end, and just like that, we take it. Let's go! Lunatic X, how you doing here? Looking like a pretty good hand. Looks like a pretty good hand to me. Got the Lunarch Veteran, of course, in a token generator deck. Obviously, the Lunarch Veteran isn't always good, especially versus like control. It's a little bit like whatever. It's basically like a 1/1 because life doesn't matter. But again, you just always have to be prepared for more aggro type matchups. We are on the draw, and they have not played anything yet, so that is actually wonderful. Sure, yeah. Let's go ahead and just hold up our Resolute Reinforcements, and I think we're going to be okay with that, so. Alright, they haven't played anything for the first 2 turns, which obviously tells me they're a little bit more like a Rakdos-y control deck. I don't know. Let's just flash in the Resolute Reinforcements, and then we have Anim Pakal. I think we're looking pretty good here. Obviously, Lunarch Veteran, of course. They are playing red, so presumably this is pretty good. Alright, and a Battlefield Forge. That's fine. We still need another one for the Jetmir anyway, so let's just go in for Anim Pakal. And again, with the more token generators, the Lunarch Veteran is going to go off. If they're not going to play anything, I guess I will. Now, of course, this is a little greedy, just because they could have the Brotherhood, the Sweeper. I'm assuming they move. There's a pretty good likely chance that they do, but I still think that we're better off swinging in with it. So they have the Brotherhood's End. Yeah, okay, yep, we do. Okay, ouchie, that hurt. Rabble Rousing, thank God. Okay, now we go for the Luminous Phantom, and we can go for our Resolute Reinforcements. And worst case scenario, we can still drop a Jetmir. So, like, best case scenario, we get another Rabble Rousing, and they missed a land drop here. So, I don't even think that was greedy. I didn't think that was, I don't think that was greedy. I don't think so. I think that was what we had to do. I think that was still just like the best way to win. I mean, we didn't know they had okay, another Jetmir. Jetmir's fine. Let's do this, and we're taking all that pain, but that's okay. We got enough. That's a lot of pain. That's 3 pain for this Jetmir, but that's okay. Jetmir is going to bring the pain, hopefully. Unless they have spot removal. Spot removal obviously just kind of ruins our fun here. But we still have another one. Better try. Okay, at least we get rid of an Atali, and we do gain a little bit of life with the Phantom. So I don't know, at this point the life gain's not really looking that relevant. Alright, so we're still in the same boat. Got the Jetmir. I'm just hoping for no Brotherhood's End again. Sundown Pass. Now let's just go for the Rabble Rousing. Or do we go for the Jetmir? Yeah, let's just go for Rabble Rousing. I think just getting more creatures out before we go for Jetmir, we can probably finish this game next turn if they don't have another sweeper. So let's go for Rabble Rousing here and just see what we got. Yeah, let's see what the Hideaway, and Anim Pakal. Anim Pakal, the only problem with the Pakal, and there's really no other better option, but with the Anim Pakal, what really sucks here is that whenever you attack and you do get the Hideaway, like, you don't get the bonus because obviously Anim Pakal comes out late before it would trigger. So that kind of sucks, but it's okay. It's still the best option we have. No Jetmir, so down to 9 they go. I would love a King Darien would just put this game on ice. A King Darien, big score. That's better than, you know, something else it could be. I'm a little nervous now. Now a Gix's Command or the Brotherhood's End takes us out. I really wish we could find a King Darien, because King Darien we can sacrifice and give all of our tokens indestructible and +1/+1, and that would just be lights out. That would just be lights out. Very, very susceptible here, which is pretty rough. We don't even have like a Mirrex thing either, so if we get swiped here, that's pretty rough. Cruelty of Gix? Okay, Cruelty of Gix is fine. Let's see if they want to put a target. Okay, I was going to say they're going to discard my Jetmir. I highly doubt it. Let's go. They have an Italia. They have an Italia in the back. Yeah. Okay, so do your worst, Italia. Do the Italia thing, and they get an Anim Pakal and a Go for the Throat. Go for the Throat does not really matter. We have like the widest 1/1s. Like, it doesn't really do anything in Anim Pakal. This is actually not that bad. I think we're going to take this. We actually are. This is actually not even going to be close, I don't think. So if we go for Jetmir, and we have a get lost. No, this game's over. This game is absolutely over. Let's just drop the Jetmir. All the pain in the world is not going to be able to go for it. Let's go ahead and swing in. Rabble Rousing goes through. We drop the Anim Pakal just for fun. And we can actually, yeah, let's actually just get lost the Italia. Not that it matters. We got plenty of damage on the board, but just so that we can clear the path even further, let's do this. And that is absolutely GG's. Jetmir and Rabble Rousing. I mean, if you're not planning on it, you can survive sweeps. I think we've survived Sunfall and the Brotherhood's End. So token decks for the win. Catastrophic. How you doing here? Looking like a pretty good hand. All right, got the Lunarch Veteran. Obviously, a good hand. Typically has a Jetmir or a Rabble Rousing in it. Kind of like a one-trick. I would say a one-trick pony, but we're a one-trick kitty cat. That's right. Okay, so thank God we are facing red, either Gruul or mono red, but as long as you got Lunarch Veteran, we're looking good here. So it's always the question, do I want to go for Lunarch Veteran, or do I want to go for Join the Dance? I think let's just go for Join the Dance A, because it's sorcery speed, and we do have to kind of burn ourselves in here, but we do have the Lunarch Veteran kind of gaining our life here. And then next turn we can go for the Lunarch Veteran. I think that's a little bit better than going for Lunarch Veteran on this turn, and then next turn we can only cast one other spell anyway. So Play of Fire is going to get rid of our Veteran. That's fine, we got another one, and we got a Luminous Phantom, so that's completely fine. Another Phoenix Chick, and this is a kind of okay. So this, sometimes we do kind of just play as like a little creature deck. We don't, okay, there's Jetmir. Don't get me wrong, we love Jetmir, but we don't always have to have that. So I think, well, let's do this first. Let's go for the Lunarch Veteran before we go in for the Luminous Phantom, because the Luminous Phantom is whenever something leaves. The Lunarch Veteran is whenever something enters. So, well, I don't know. I mean, I guess we actually really don't need the life gain right now. I guess we'll just kind of wait for the Resolute Reinforcements. Sure, I guess that's a little bit better than the Phantom. We could trade with the chick, but the Reinforcements gives us 2 life, so I think we're okay here. These little chicks themselves are probably not going to be able to get the job done. Plus, we do have the Jetmir to kind of finish us off. Swift Spear, don't really love to see it, but it's okay. Sure. This, unlike your name, is not very catastrophic. We're gonna let this go. Sure, I'm not. Yeah, no. Not now with an open red source. We ain't letting you Blazing Crescendo. We ain't letting you Monstrous Rage. Hopefully they do not. And a Lightning Strike. Lightning Strike's okay, I guess. Let's just go for the Resolute Reinforcements. Get our life gain, and we'll be on our way. So that's okay. Okay, no big deal. Take, what, 4 down to 13? That's not that bad. Mirrex token, and we just drop the Jetmir. And what's nice about Jetmir is everyone's gonna get Vigilance off the rip. And we don't have enough to really give us Trample. That's okay, Trample's not really relevant here anyway. And then Double Strike would be way later. But either way, having Jetmir out, and now the 4 toughness is super, super relevant. Because they need like a Witchstalker Frenzy. Felden, I'm going to let this go. There's no way with 1 card you can deal this damage. So I'm just, oh, they are. They're going to swing all in, and that's a mistake. Yeah, I'm going to let this go. You can't deal 12 damage with 1 card. I don't care if you have a Monstrous Rage. Yeah, you even had a Monstrous Rage, which is like the best card you could possibly have. You only get us down to 3, and like I said, Jetmir is going to take you out to dinner, lunch, whatever it is. Kitty cat. Meow. Hypnotic. Okay, this is, I might have to mulligan this. Well, Lunarch Veterans and Get Lost. I don't know. I think I'm probably going to mulligan this. I do want to, yeah, I think we're going to have to get into some sort of token generation. The deck can't really win just off of, yeah. Resolute Reinforcements, I guess we'll just commit to... We don't have a white source anyway outside the Mirrex, so I think we're just going to commit to the teachings here. Whoa. Whoa, that was a monster hiccup. My god. Okay. Yeah, let's just go for the teachings of the... I think that was pretty good. Like I said, we're not going to win with 2 Lunarch Veterans and then 3 forms of our removal. I'm only running 3. I don't even know if I'm running a full play set. I don't know. I started off with 3, then I kind of kicked it up to 4. I've kind of been playing around with it as I play test. Look at that! 3 Rabble Rousings. Okie dokie. Well, alright. It's definitely not great. Definitely not great. That means they're not in my library. That means they are in the graveyard. So they give us a nice... Hey, you know what? Hey, cheers to you, my friend. Alright, Invasion of Gobakhan. Let's go ahead and give him another little emoji. We're feeling emoji. We're feeling... I always call them emojis. Emojis, emotes, same difference. So, unlike... I was going to say, unlike the priest... Unlike the anointed peacekeeper... that would have been really bad if it worked like that, because they could have called Teachings of the Kirin, and they would have got 2 for 1, essentially, but this is okay. I think now we'll just go for the other one. Why not? Let's just do the thing, and hopefully we don't get any more Rabble Rousings in our graveyard, because that would mean that we have absolutely no access to them. We do have access to, like, you know, get the festival, join the festival, Luminous Phantom, obviously, but not this. So this is a little scary. And a Voice of the Blessed. This is a little scary. Obviously, you have the Amalia, Voice of the Blessed, and the Sadistic Pilgrim thing here, so definitely a good deck. Unfortunately for us, the Amalia did not explore with a non-land, so whew, that could have been rough. Getting a little flooding here, but now at least we have a Get Lost. Should I go tall or go wide? What should I do here? Should I go tall? I think I'm going to lean towards going tall, just so the Amalia does kind of get warded off if they do explore again, but this is not looking good either way. I don't think there's really a clear-cut answer. Let's at least be aggressive. I know this might seem nuts, but we do have the Eiganjo and the Get Lost. I could set up for another Teachings. This Voice of the Blessed is going to get big and start flying soon anyway. Like, gosh, this is really rough. We're kind of in that same boat again, where we're just kind of hoping for, like, a Jetmir or something. I guess we'll just hope to Get Lost for the Voice of the Blessed. I guess. Oh, another one. Oh. Okay. Don't think we have too much of a choice here. Yep. I still have a while till they get the end. Oh my god, is that another one? That is another one on the top of the deck. Okay, I mean, this is going to get rough. We're going to need to get into a Jetmir or a Rabble Rousing. And there's 3 Rabble Rousings in our graveyard, so... I don't think we can really chump block here. So let's go for the... We can make use of the Eiganjo on the Amalia. Sure, I guess so. We're going to lose another life here. Maybe I just chump block with the Spirit Token, because we need the... we don't want to really be giving away our spirit or our tokens, any tokens really. Oh, and an extraction specialist. I think we probably could have gotten away with potentially like a Jetmir or something like this. But now this puts us in the dirt. Another Voice of the Blessed. Oh my god, another land. I'm just gonna we're GG's. Hey, it is what it is. Alright here, so we got Rabble Rousing in our opening hand. Feels pretty good. Cernix, how you doing here? I guess we'll pick this. Looks pretty good to me. Got a Sundown Pass. Definitely got to go with Sundown Pass. Just kind of get our mana bases in order. Fix up our hand here, and we'll be on our way. Alright, let's just go in for... I think we're going to hold up the Resolute Reinforcements. I prefer the Reinforcements earlier in the game, just because it's a guarantee to creatures. Whereas Teachings has to kind of come into fruition and becomes 2 creatures eventually. But I'd rather just have the guaranteed 3 now, so that we can go in for Anim Pakal. See if they got any removal. I would assume they do it now, just because we get the gnomed creature otherwise. You like what you see? Oh, okay, so March of Otherworldly Light. So that's why they're kind of like taking their time there. So, I mean, they go for the March of Otherworldly Light. That does next to nothing. I mean, we still get a gnome token, and then they can't get rid of the Anim Pakal. Yeah, definitely don't love the end, but it could be a lot worse. I think next turn we can go for double Teachings. I actually really like this though, because double Teachings, Thicket, Lemony Thicket, that's fine. Double Teachings is actually pretty good here, and I'll tell you why. Because we get the 1/1, and actually in this case, it's actually a little bit, okay, join the dance, always nice. What's really nice about the Teachings is even if they do have Sunfall, we actually still get the creatures, because they go for Sunfall, it like in 2 more, we don't get the +1/+1 counters on anything, unfortunately, but we still will get the creature tokens eventually. So this is nice. This is actually really, really nice. Now we get a +1/+1. Don't have to worry about Sunfall for at least 1 more turn. And we just got the almighty Rabble Rousing. I think this is pretty obvious. Let's just go for it. Rabble Rousing, a big fan of alliteration on the channel, in case you have not known. But Rabble Rousing, here we go, baby. Let's see what we got. Jetmir, fingers crossed. They don't even... Wow! Wow! Luchador, how we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. Looks like a pretty good hand. As long as we got a Sundown Pass and we got a Jetmir. Definitely looks pretty good to me. And our opponent is on a mulligan. Let's go ahead and give them the friendly mulligan hello. Everybody needs a friend when you take a mulligan. So, let's go for the Sundown Pass and we'll be on our way. Sounds good to me. Let's get a sleeve check here. I have never seen these sleeves before in my life. Hey, Luchador, give us a hello. You gotta love the hospitality around here. Yeah, I've never seen these sleeves before in my life. And I always get a little bit jealous because I usually consider myself a little bit on the up and up when it comes to sleeves. So, Pirate. Whoa. Okay. Well, all right. Throne of the Grim Captain. This is going to be the kind of deck we're going against. I guess it makes sense. You are a Luchador. Let's go ahead and flash this in. That's right. Before you get your mill, I'm going to flash this in. Just kind of throw you off here a little bit. I don't know. Sure. Why not? All right, let's go ahead and get our damage in, and let's go for another reinforcements, and then we can go for Jetmir. I think it feels pretty good. Hopefully, we just kind of kill him before they get into this Grim Captain, because this Grim Captain actually has lifelink as well. So, I actually have ooh, breaches. Ooh, that first strike is actually going to be kind of a problem. Ooh, okay, I think we're still probably going to go in for the Jetmir. Yeah, that first strike's a little bit nerve-wracking, though. Ooh, we actually have a Eiganjo. Ooh. Okay, do I want to go for Jetmir, or do I want to go in for the Eiganjo? Ooh. let's just go for the Jetmir and just go on the aggro train. I think I like that a little bit more. Yeah, we get picked off 1 here. Really, really not great, but it is what it is. Yeah, the first strike is going to kind of wall us off here, but it is what it is. We still get 6 damage in here. And then we can go for the Eiganjo and the Resolute Reinforcements next turn. I mean, I think that's still pretty good. But yeah, let's see. They got a dinosaur. Don't think that we can... I mean, yeah, there's still 2 away. So I don't think I'm that worried about this. Okay, there's the vampire. I think they just need a dino. But they still need to craft this with 4. So, like... Okay, looking good. All right, we're still good. Alright, they do swing. That's actually pretty interesting, considering that I do have quite a bit of creatures here that I can kind of, like, maybe trample over you. So if I get into something else, I mean, they might have to be careful here. I think this is just bait. Let's not put our Jetmir in harm's way. Let's just kind of call it, yeah, no. 15 to 12. And if we can get into 2 more tokens here, Epicure. Okay. So what do they need? They got a vampire, goblin. Ooh, join the dance. There we go. Let's go ahead and, well, let's join the dance here. The only thing that's scaring me a little bit is they do have this, and ooh, I actually did not count my lands well enough because I don't have any white. Ooh. Okay, well, we still have Vigilance and Trample. If they do have a kill spell, this kind of looks rough. Oh god, I wasn't taking a drink, I swear. Okay. So they gave us the Trumpet Carnosaur, which is actually very, very nice because it does allow the Jetmir to go through. But what it does is it makes it so that we didn't have the Trample. So that kind of sucks. As long as now they have a dinosaur, so I think we're actually going to lose. So this actually... No, hold on. You can't... Okay. Wait, they had it. Am I missing something? They had 4. They just tapped for this. I don't understand. They literally had this, right? Goblin. Dinosaur, vampire. What are they missing? Oh, merfolk. Duh. Wow, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Just pretend like I don't exist ever. That was bad. All right, so never mind. We're gonna do this, and I do have the Eiganjo. If they don't have a removal spell, I think we're just good to go here. Let's go for this. Well, I don't think we really have the luxury of choosing here. Let's do this, and then, sure, whatever, and let's go for the Resolute Reinforcements. It doesn't look like they have a removal spell. I think they deserve this. I think they deserve this a lot. So, let's do this. Swing on in, and then we got the Eiganjo for the breaches. See, oh, this is actually... They don't know that we have the Eiganjo, but what they should do is try and block the breaches if they had something else, but I don't know. Either way, good game. Old hand, how you doing here? So we don't have any green, which kind of sucks, but I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, I might get burned on this one a little bit, but 2 Rabble Rousings is a little hard to pass up. We got the Lunarch Veteran in case it's an aggro type matchup, so we'll see. Got the Gideon sleeves. How we doing, old hand? Ooh, alright, so at least we got the Anim Pakal. Let's go, let's do this. I know it kind of sucks because there's a possibility that we don't get into our turn 2 land with the Sundown Pass, but that sucks. That sucks a lot. I'm actually just going to pass. If they're holding up priority without me countering, without me playing something, and it's not a counter spell, I'm nervous it's the Virtue of Loyalty, so... Celestis, this is unfortunate. I mean, this is about as bad as it gets. No green sources. I'm going to have to do this on my turn so that it doesn't go nighttime for the Celestis. The life gain from the Lunarch Veteran obviously not paying any fruition here, so this is about as bad as it gets. All right. Hopefully we can at least get into Anim Pakal, because if not, this is looking brutal. I don't think we can really stingily get rid of a 2-landed hand though. I don't know. I don't think we should have mulliganed. Hopefully we can just get into any land. It doesn't even have to be green, as long as it's something we can get into Anim Pakal. All of that rope just to drop a Jace on my head, huh? My goodness.
Plans are already in motion.
Phyrexia's plans are not already in motion, Jace. You guys lost. Thank God we get a land. Oh my God.
Made to obey.
I will not be made to obey. Jace, you're out of your mind, buddy. Sorry about that. No, I'm not going to obey. Let's go for the Anim Pakal. And you know what? Good lord. I mean, Jace is already up to 6. I think we're just going to have to swing in on their face. It is what it is. If they sweep us, it is what it is. I don't think we can just sit here and just try and peck off Chase. So, it is what it is. Hopefully we can get into the Jetmir before they sweep us, which you know they're looking to do. So fingers crossed on that. Okay, Ironcrag's fine. Ironcrag is definitely better than what it could be. We need to get into the Jetmir. So hopefully we just drop a land. But we did miss a land drop. So I do feel a little entitled to it. I do feel a little entitled to this land.
Beyond your comprehension.
Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Okay, I think we're just going to go for the teachings instead of the join the dance. Just because the teachings, if we do get swept, we can kind of offset. And plus the +1/+1, or the +1/+1 counter on Anim Pakal. So let's go ahead and do this. If it gets countered, it is what it is. But this way, if we get swept, I guess at least the teachings, we get this little Kirin Touch Orochi. And I got a Lunar. Yeah, okay. I think we're just doing what we can here. I'm just swinging in the Jace. It is what it is. Don't touch my Anim Pakal, please. Fateful Absence. That's okay. And you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. And it ain't what it isn't. So can we still go for Jetmir for the win? All right. Let's go ahead and leave you back. I'm just ignoring you, Jace. Jace, you're not important enough. I got 45 cards in my deck. So, eh. Alright, so, we get a Frontliner.
Upon your ideas.
Okay, so we get a Frontliner. That's actually really nice because we can get haste from the graveyard. But yeah, it's just going to come down to, do they draw into the almighty Sunfall? That's pretty much, Ooh, okay, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, baby. We just need, we can actually get rid of the Emperor. Oh, a Thicket. Ooh, and a big old booty. Ooh, gross. I mean, it is a land. It is a land. That's no doubt about that. Okay. What's the play? I think it's just going to be for the Frontliner. Let's just go for the Frontliner, and then I guess we'll crack open a Clue token. Or if they do something crazy, I don't want to overextend. We got enough on the board here. We really need. We've missed 2 land, or not 2 land drops, but the Thicket causes our second weird landed turn. You know what I'm trying to say. Alright, let's go ahead and swing in. I think that's really the only thing we can do. Let's go ahead and do this. Pray for no Emperor. Oh my god, I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed because if we had Jetmir, we'd be able to get everything in Vigilance.
Now you've done it. Hat's coming off.
Hats are coming off, that is for sure. That's not the only thing coming off. It's about my fuse with this land situation here. I love the simple, you're done, by the Wandering Emperor. Hornlocked Whale, yeah. Ouch, okay. Yeah, we'll put the gnome on top. Yeah, we'll put it on top. Down to 12, and at this point, we can go for the Jetmir. Oh, man, we're going to get rid of the Frontliner. I think we're going to go for the Join the Dance. They still have to sweep the board. Like, they have to sweep this board. Alright, so they have to sweep the board. Don't you dare. Alright, they're going to mill me to draw, so they still could.
No
I mean,
secret escapes my grasp.
oh, I hate my life. Oh, I do not enjoy it. I do not enjoy my life. Okay. Well, there's still a chance we can kind of recover from this. It is an off chance, but there is a chance. Alright, so this is kind of what I was talking about. We do get the Kirin Touch Orochi, which is kind of nice. And I don't really want to drop the Jetmir until I'm ready to attack, but I don't know. We might not really have a choice here. I just want more tokens on the battlefield. So if we go for Lunarch Veteran, I'm going to just do this. I'm just going to pray that we get into another land so that we can drop the Lunarch Veteran and the Phantom. And then just hopefully that's 2 more. But we're going to have to be greedy. I'm going to have to be a little greedy here just to try and push for a land of some sort. Oh, God. Not good. Just pass, I guess. Damn. That is rough. Give us some land. Yeah, this is looking nightmarish. We're gonna give it at least another turn before we scoop it. So we can still go for the Resolute Reinforcements, and we'll get more than 1 turn. I don't think we're in that much danger to the point we have to freak out.
Guards, to me.
Guards, to me. I hate all this card advantage you're getting from this Jace. It's really aggravating.
We can improve upon your ideas.
I will. Yeah. Well, honestly, I'm thinking about trying to do for some of your ideas, Jace, because this isn't looking too good. Hornlocked Whale. Okay. Gonna let this go. Yeah, I'm not gonna chump block. Go down to 18. All right, Reinforcements comes out to play. Let's see if they got a. Hopefully, they don't have a counter spell. If they got a counter spell, I'm just gonna cry. All right, no counter spell, at least yet. Okay. There's a land. Okay, whew. All right, at least we get down our land, and I think we can. I mean, the Rabble Rousing is not super effective though, because if I do this, I swing in, I get 3 back, but then like they all die except for 1. It doesn't feel that great. I think we're gonna still have to try it. I think we're just gonna have to, and then go for the Rabble Rousing, and then try to attack the Emperor here. Oh, that chaps my ass. That sucks so bad. Okay. Yeah, oh God. Oh, this is aggravating. 'Cause I know we could have won if we just did not get the land problems. I feel like we really could have won here. But now it's looking pretty bad.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Strike fast and strike hard. This is slow. Wandering Emperor.
Subdued.
You're striking slow, but you're still winning. So that's kind of unfortunate. Yeah. Maybe if we get into another land, we can drop Lunarch. Oh my God, they're going all out, huh? Huh. All right. I mean, I'm not blocking. No way. I just can't. Maybe if we drop another land. Okay, there's a land. All right, so a land. I guess I could go for the Lunarch Veteran and a Rabble Rousing and get a bunch of life. That's really the only. That's the only way we can do this. Like, if they have another counter, then it just is what it is. Unfortunately, we're gonna come up short versus control. So let's go for the Lunarch Veteran. Fingers crossed. They're holding up a lot of priority. It could just be the Field of Ruin or the Mirrex or something like that. I mean, it's control. Unfortunately, you never want to see past turn like 6 versus control, but here we are, and we have no choice. We gotta go for it. Rabble Rousing. Hopefully no more negate. We get it. We get it. Okay. I guess we'll go for the Get Lost. Oh, I hate my life. Oh, God. Oh. If I swing all... Ugh, I can't swing. I got 4 life here. Alright. This has been just so miserable. I feel like we're just like... Obviously, if you just get blown out the water, like Sunfall, like 2 Sunfalls in a row, it's a little less painful. But this has just been absolutely excruciating. I feel like we're like just... Like... here's my hand, and I'm just like just can't get there. I just can't get there. Fateful Absence. I think it's all but over at this point. Maybe block, and this is it. Yeah, dang. All right. It is what it is. Control got the better out of us, but we fought. We fought valiantly. I can't even talk. I'm just enjoying this L, but GG's, old hand.